Yeah, I got the Johnson & Johnson, so I can't get one of the other two unless I get another Johnson, but I'm all right. Keep my black ass right here in the house. Go to the doctor and back in the house. Johnson & Johnson. That's all right, but they got that Johnson & Johnson right. Hey. Yep. I'm good. I ain't no problem since I got mine April the 8th. I ain't had no problem. Yeah, man, because they're going to make sure everybody, because that shit's spreading. Yeah, unless you can prove that you already got vaccinated. Yeah, picture of your card or your card in your wallet. Oh, it is? He also called on federal regulators to immediately allow booster shots for seniors and other vulnerable people. He said once boosters are approved for everyone. Because I'm the ones that don't want to get mass vaccination. That's the ones that don't want to get this shot. That's what that is. The Biden administration. The ones that, but you know, most of them damn Republicans, the ones that's dying, that ain't getting that shot. So let their asses go right ahead. Take your ass on way, man. I thank you, Mike, and because of the rapid spread of the Delta variant, really tied him up on that one. Yeah, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch. It's interesting at this point, but got him swinging, and that's the third out. Our Afghan allies, those who... Yeah, but at least it'll keep you from going to the hospital and dying. That's all it is. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. First delivery to him. Yeah. Right on his one strike. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball, oh, they did? Pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game. Yeah. And the changeup swung on for the first out. I know of specific striking in is Cesar Hernandez. His career line against Wheeler. Don't bring it back to the damn house. She had to sleep out in the garage. Well, they got to him in the first inning. He looks a lot more settled in this ballgame right now. Oh, okay. That's the kind of pitcher you want to let get into the groove out there. That's just got to be demoralizing. Here's what I'm worried about, given what General Milley and Secretary Austin said today. Standing in now, can't get enough people through by August 31st unless you expand that perimeter, and that was the theme of the press conference today. So if you're not going to expand the perimeter, which Secretary Austin was very clear. 1 and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seamer. It's what his MO is. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Zach Collins goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Who's that? Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming and get himself. Yeah, man, this out in the county. Ain't none of them stop. You know how that shit. I mean, if they got cameras out there, they'll find out who it is. I keep my ass in the house. Like I got a doctor appointment or going to the market. My ass stay right here in the house. I'm good. And I'm getting my... and they get the football that's coming Friday, I think. They say 1 day in 17 hours, so it'll be Friday. And I keep my ass right here with baseball. And I already paid my 50 to coast to coast already. Got that out the way. Yeah. Yeah, I got mine out the way. But we gonna get them though, man. I'm just a half a second quick. No, did you?
Tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well.
Yeah, we alright. We bums alright. But we beating up on you though. Bum that. We don't lose 2 out of 3 to us, and we bums. You gotta pick your weight up. Hey, I made the playoff. Yes, I did. And who league started? I made the playoff with the Oreos, but I made the playoff. Hey, and with the Oreos.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at that. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. Cease has a reputation or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
And again, I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of the start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base.
What's the score over there?
A lot of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this.
Oh, okay. What inning y'all in?
Check swing. Did he go around?
Okay.
No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1.
But that's all right. We ain't none of us gonna be in the playoff next week because he gonna dance to a Simmons.
Base runner at first with 1 out.
He gonna sim that motherfucker by Thursday next week. Watch. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him don't send me no more goddamn invites. He do it again. Man, you see him send out no goddamn invite.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way, to stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
To 1-2 now. A knuckle curve there. And he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. New inning set to get underway. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel.
Live reports from Carolina this week.
In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
WJZ News is sponsored by Ethos Health Group.
And he misses with it,
without
1-1.
medication or replacement surgery. Visit ethoshealthgroup.com today. It's Window Nation's Talking Windows with Harley and Aaron.
Looking for replacement windows? Phil, tell them what they can save.
Now, buy 2 windows.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough one.
Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No balls and a strike to count.
Make the most of it with the network
Pitch
that
out.
can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. And get the advanced cybersecurity solutions you need with Comcast Business Security Edge.
Ready with the 1-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily in second.
Ask how to get free installation and a prepaid card for $650 with select bundles when you buy online.
And the runner's breaking for third. And a good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. And he plays first, so the sacrifice works that time. Next, here is Luis Robert, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First pitch on his way, and it's fouled away. Wheeler pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Now, a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now, a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time.
Brought to you by BKT Tires and Great Clips. You have to see it live, so get your tickets today.
Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
No limit. Buy 4, get 4 free. Plus, make no down payment. Make no payments and pay no interest for
And
24
now
months.
Evo Jimenez. It swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. One out and the runner on second base. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Next to dig in, Jose Abreu. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Nick throws him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Swing and miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
He's expected right there.
He struck him out. 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Separation. 50-yard connection. Under my moment and the city. First and goal for Miami.
And stepping in, number 37.
It's caught. Down
His
to 1 yard
first
line.
debut here in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
0-1 the count.
I know Ryan Pace excited on the second-year players. One of them is Jalen Johnson. Unfortunately, had the shoulder injury to finish the season, but nice solid tackle there, short of the goal line, breaking on the slant route.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 on the goal line. There's one gun in the inning.
By the Bears.
Here's the first
It'll
one.
be third down and goal, and sure enough, Jalen Johnson
Second
getting it from the
swings
corner
and
spot.
misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Good job setting the
Yeah, that
Khalil
pitch had
Mack
the
out
look
there to
of
get the
fastball.
penetration
Straight
they're looking
changeup, bottom fell out.
That's a misread for that one. He's in control.
All right, where we at?
Man, this has been a game filled with a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they swing at a butterfly right now in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly.
Well, them Bears might be they might look good this year, son. Yeah, I'm looking at they playing Miami. I'm just looking at the game they played the other day. The defense tight.
Guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
No, I don't think they need to let him start. You bring him slowly. Bring him on slowly. Bring him up slowly, man. Yeah. No, I mean if they get a lead, put him in. But no, not let him start.
All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go is the third baseman, Ron Mercado. First pitch on its way. There's Segura. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Elected a base hit his first time up. Wheeler's ready. Here he comes. Hernandez is a strong defender playing up the middle of the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time that the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate
No other university can compete with them when it comes to the
Zach
online learning
Collins
experience.
will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out in front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
It's your journey. Own it. Get 0% APR for 60
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of beat.
But will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
In fact, it's the #1 factor in you to give you a better driver. So the better you drive,
the better your flow.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that will bring up Alec Bohm.
Download the
Now here's the first offer. And he fouls this one off.
As the world returns to normal, make one of the biggest moves in your life. Earn your online degree or certificate.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Visit ungc.edu to learn about our fall Fresh Start scholarships and tuition savings.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Next up is Bryce Harper, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it 1-2 now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off-speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Last 24 hours, only Nature's Bounty does.
Now another 1-2.
Has longer-lasting vitamin C.
Fouled off.
Herbal and other immune superstars. Only from Nature's Bounty.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Change your family's whole life.
And he rings up another one, making 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So now here is JT Realmuto, struck out in his first at-bat.
You have a lawyer.
Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
The competition starts now.
Let's do this. Like a ninja.
I am just the Hot Mess Express.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we get some...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.
Sunday at 11:30. Watch an all-new episode of WJZ's Purple Playbook.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Dylan Cease, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Boy, a minute ago, you could tell
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
So we don't want them to be slow-moving
Wind up, here comes the
we take a
0-2
look at the
pitch.
tornado watch, so happy
And
to
it's
show you that
fouled
we
away.
do not have any severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings
0-2
for
once
Maryland
more.
at this moment. You can see, though, we do have some strong
That is
storms.
through
So
into
the
right,
movement of
and
these
not
storms
what
is
you want to do
generally
on the mound as he allows the
north-northeast, and
opposing
you'll notice
pitcher
here,
to reach
as
to
they
lead off the
move
inning.
off to the north, we do see them
At the plate, Adam
intensifying
Engel
here. So I think there's a
comes up to
possibility
bunt attempt.
that a couple
Wheeler
of these storms
is
could
there, and
trigger
he
some
makes the
warnings.
catch for
We
the out.
also have a flash
And the
flood
next to bat will be
watch
Tim
in
Anderson,
some areas
0 for
were
1
dropped
for him here
earlier
in this
today
one.
from this watch, but you can see the
Wheeler
areas of
pauses,
green here,
first
so
pitch on the way.
including Central Maryland, Northern
Cease
Maryland, and
leads off first
Western
with 1
Maryland.
away.
I will say, though, some good news
Swinging
has
strike,
been
and
how
now it's
quickly these
0-2.
storms have moved through, so they haven't been able to produce
Struck him
the
out,
amount of
and he
rain
becomes the
if they
9th
were
strikeout
slow
victim
here.
thus
The
far.
temperatures here, so 85
Runner
right
at
there,
first
feeds
with
up
2
north,
gone in
some
the
low
inning,
80s
and
for
that
myself in
brings up
Annapolis,
Luis
and
Robert,
a range
1-0
of temperatures
the
just
count.
depending on how recently
About
you
the
got a
pitch.
cool down in the
Swing,
form of
and
what
there
else
it
but a downpour.
goes. He
The
got
remnants
all
flood,
of that
that's what's in
ball.
control
And this
of
ball
our
is gone.
forecast for
No
today.
chance to make
Then
a
we
play
do
on that
see
one.
a different area of low pressure taking control of the forecast for the weekend here. So unfortunately, we kind
Into
of
the
keep
box,
this
Pablo
unsettled
Jimenez.
pattern in place. The temperature change here as we take a look at where we were yesterday. Now, as we run the future test here, so there are plenty of dry slots in between
Fastball
these
got him to
lines of
swing through
storms.
it. It's
And then we
1-1.
really don't see the
He got a
activity
swing and a miss on
finally
that
clearing
last
on
pitch,
out
but
of
that's
here
not the
until late
location
tonight.
he
I'm
wants to
thinking
live
9,
in
10
against the
o'clock.
hitter of this
As we
ball.
move into
Fielded
tomorrow,
cleanly.
tomorrow is looking
Over the
pretty good.
first, and
Just
that
a
retires
couple
the
of spotty
side.
showers possible in the afternoon. Nothing
Would you hit a home run on him?
today, so a very different kind of rain chance here. Do you want to talk about?
Oh, he walked to you. He getting like alert. Hit you like he owe you something.
Here, so of course not expected to affect the U.S., but certainly
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Into the mid-70s, and then as we
Ready
take a
to
look at
deliver.
tomorrow,
Here comes the first
much
pitch.
calmer. It's still, though,
This
it
will
is
chase
hot
one up
and
around the
dangerous,
letters
and
here
this
for
91
strike
really
one.
gonna feel
In today's
much more
game,
like
with
the
velocity
upper
I'm
and
looking at my
extremely
goddamn
breaking
window,
stuff,
3 o'clock, and don't
finding
goddamn
a
it.
way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And then by Saturday,
And that's on the outside corner, 1 and 2.
So far,
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball.
A moment back to ladies. Thanks, Meg. Knock knock, it's Dr. Phil. Tonight, the host
First
of the
pitch of the
#1
AB
show
now.
Daytime will be making house calls.
So Phil will be taking his show on the road to help families
Phillies are
across the
still
nation
looking to
get
crack into the
radio.
hit column in this one.
It's Dr. Phil.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that, Hank. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night, able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now here's the first offer. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2-2 the count. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over.
We have chosen families that we think are highly relatable. We've chosen families that have parenting issues.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
What's really going on in America
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
All right, knock, knock.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
WJZ, like that dude. Yeah, the dude's here.
More ahead on WJZ News at 4 from
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping up is Yohan Moncada. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Fully vaccinated, maybe on the way.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball. You're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to blow right by you.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
have a plan for the future.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
At Erickson Senior Living Communities like Charlestown and Oak
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning.
Right now, we're seeing something that Republicans certainly would agree with.
Do you think this is the end of the road in terms of the opposition, the Affordable
Now
Care
to
Act?
bat, number 37 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Remarks from President Biden on the
Went
latest
about
actions
halfway there,
the
but it's a
administration
called
is
strike
taking to
regardless.
fight COVID, including the announcement from top health officials earlier today. The first steps in their plan to offer
To
booster
short.
shots for all Americans starting next month. The people
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
First.
still, the first and second shots, they say, are life-saving, which is what
One out for the
hospitals
Phils
take
in their
for
half
low
of the sixth.
vaccination
And the
rates.
pitcher
Have
strides
plunged
into the
into real
batter's box.
crisis,
Here's
though.
Zach Wheeler.
City, Mississippi,
Now
for a
the
second
pitch.
field hospital that opened last week in a parking garage at the state's
Fastball, and
largest
it gets by him, a
university.
swinging
It's still
strike.
not enough capacity.
People want to know how they can help, go get a vaccine. Now, I hear people all the
Quick on
time
that
say
swing,
they
and he
want
finds
to
himself
do
behind
their
0-2.
research about the vaccine.
There's
Well, I
another
do
pitch for a
research
strike,
about
and
what
this
it would
guy's
be like
really
to be
attacking
taken care in a
hitters well
field
tonight,
hospital in a
being
garage
aggressive early on,
versus
and
getting
if
a
he
vaccine.
continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it was a swinging strike three. Zach Wheeler becomes out number 2 this inning.
Joining us now is MSNBC public health analyst, Dr. Irwin Redliner, professor of pediatrics at the Albert Einstein
Ready
College
to
of
deal.
Medicine,
Here comes the first
founding
pitch.
director of the National Center for Disaster
High and
Preparedness at
deep
Columbia
down the left
University.
field line.
And A.B. Stoddard is here,
But this is
associate
gonna wind
editor
up a
and columnist
foul
for Real
ball.
Clear Politics. I
No
will
runs,
warn
no
both of you
hits,
and pull back
and
the
one
curtain a
error
little
in the
bit.
ballgame for the Phillies so far.
Lynn doesn't know I changed her this
And the
morning.
slider's
She's
in the
a
dirt
lovely
as he
account
lays
of
off
the
it for a
movie. I
ball.
want to see if she reads it.
Tim tried to get me to say good morning on the lovely and talented Lynn Bowie. Don't encourage him, Marty.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can get
Who y'all playing in New York?
like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit.
Don't need to be in no window.
7th inning ready to roll. And now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins.
This is WJZ News at 4:30.
We could be in store for another night of storms. Take a live
First
look
delivery
at
to
the
him.
radar right now. A tornado watch is in effect for much
And he
of
lays
the
off
region.
there, 1-0.
Hello, and thanks for staying with us on Lynn Bowie.
And I'm Denise Coco. What's left of Tropical Depression Fred making for some nasty conditions.
And he
We've
looks
been
at the
seeing
slider
heavy
in
rain
there,
on and
1-1.
off much of this
Look at the radar
afternoon.
gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
So we're
And he
seeing
pumps the
these
fastball by
push
him
in
here,
from
1
the
and
south
2
here.
now.
We are under this tornado watch, so still through
He
8
struck
o'clock.
him out, the third
taking a
time
look here
he's
at the
fanned
radar.
in the
So
game.
there's this line here
Now to the
of,
plate,
yeah,
the
some
pitcher,
really
Dylan
ugly-looking
Cease.
storms,
He's 1
heavy
for 2 in the
downpours,
ball
some
game.
lightning here,
And he
and we're
swings
still
through a
talking about the
fastball and doesn't
potential
catch up with
for
it. It's 0-1.
isolated tornadoes.
Hey, either
and
this
some
hitter needs a
gusty
cup of coffee,
thunderstorms.
or he was
However,
sitting off
a little
speed
bit of good news is
Lifted
as we
down the
look
line
off
and
to
left.
the west, so far it is looking like what we're
There to
dealing
take
with
it in
now
is
would
McCutcheon
be
now
the
for route
worst
number
of it.
2.
I want to talk about the potential for that flash flooding.
So 2
We're
away
sending
here
over
as the
to
Sox
Bob
bat
for
in the
what we can
7th.
expect
And
there.
up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Fouled away.
Thank goodness. We've just lost some power here. All right, we've got a flash flood watch still in effect for Harford County West, the city west. Temperatures
Miller has a play.
and it's very humid, very
And he makes the play to end the inning.
Downforce. Low pressure, that's what's left of Fred. Now moving through western Pennsylvania, heading up to western New York. But ahead of it, this warm tropical air continues to fuel
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm.
It's possible between 7 and 9, and maybe that looks to dry out a little bit, but it's still a risk of some more convection, more showers yet this season. So
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike.
Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Whenever there is severe weather, be sure to stay with WJZ.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
To get weather alerts anytime.
As we've been telling you, the Biden administration recommends Americans who got the Moderna or Pfizer vaccines to get a booster shot. That push could begin as soon as next month.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate as he'll cut on and miss with a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
They received their
And that
second
misses
dose
1 and
of
1.
the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine.
From the belt, the pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Count now at 2-2.
As it is to get a first shot today.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next to hit, JT Realmuto was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. You gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bohm stands at first with one out.
As relatively stable. Despite the summer surge of new cases fueled by the unvaccinated, the Biden administration will reach a new milestone by the end of the day.
That's a swinging strike three in the dirt.
With at least one vaccine dose. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization
next to the plate for the Phils, Brad Miller struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
We clearly see our responsibility.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
High.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tim Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Mauricio Rivera is summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
It will die. You didn't have to. But please, you haven't gotten back.
Here's the first pitch.
Do it now. Do it now.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. The batter will be Louise Robert.
Protected after your first shot. This increased level of vaccination
first offering
results in the weeks ahead. Just remember, we have two key ways of protecting ourselves against COVID-19. One, safe,
and that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
And 2,
he'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Aren't eligible for the vaccine yet. Children under the age
and it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Next, it'll be Eloy Jimenez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Masks and our children. Unfortunately,
slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Some are even trying to take power away from
bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he takes strike 2.
For masking children in schools.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Across the country are wrong. They're unacceptable. I've said before, this isn't about politics.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Andrew McCutcheon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And now here is number 37, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Swinging a looper to left. Anderson ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Educator himself to take additional steps to protect our children. This includes using all of his oversight authorities.
Luke Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Against governors who are trying to block and intimidate local school officials and educators.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, goodness. Not ready for that slider at all. It's strike 1.
At least get out of the way.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, we're not going to sit
He's
by.
set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
88 on a changeup?
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
American Rescue Plan can be used to pay that person's salary. 100%. I'm going to say a lot more about children in schools next week. But as we head into the school year, remember...
Daniel De Los Santos enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Set to start.
Is twice as transmissible as the alpha variant. Dangerous and continues to spread. Vaccines are the key to stopping it.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Got my first shot as well.
Another 1-2 delivery.
We need to go faster. That's why I'm taking steps on vaccination requirements where I can. Already I've outlined vaccine requirements for the reach millions.
He'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate here is Yohan Moncada. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
People on Medicare or Medicaid.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
130,000 residents in nursing homes have sadly,
bases are empty, 1 man.
This virus passed away. At the same time,
and he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Stepping in next, Cesar Hernandez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push to...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.
You walk into a government office building, you should know that federal workers are doing...
Striding in to start the ninth is Gene Segura. They could use a spark from him here.
You should not be at a greater risk walking into a hospital.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Nursing home. You should not nursing home.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
At a high risk for contracting COVID from unvaccinated employees.
Rounded back up. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the ninth. That brings up Alec Bohm. Got it hitting 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering.
Amtrak.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on.
I recently met with a group of business and education leaders.
Swing and miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it easy.
And that is swung on and missed. Things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. This is on the ground over first. Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow. A 9-out save, that's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
4-0 the score tonight. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Cease is the winning pitcher of record. Zach Wheeler.
Vaccination requirements. Let's be clear. Vaccination requirements have been around for decades.